Today the topic is linear equations word problem solving. Part 1. We will be solving age-based questions and we'll be dealing with simultaneous equations where two variables will be involved. Before we start, we should have an idea about the key steps to solve word problems. Step 1. Read the question line by line carefully. Step 2. Fix the variables x and y for the parameters after reading the question. Use the mathematical operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. We should be able to create two equations from the data given. Use elimination or substitution method to find x and y. Make sure you know how to use the elimination and the substitution method. Question 1. In 3 years' time, a pet mouse will be as old as its owner was 4 years ago. Their present ages total to 13. Find the age of each now. As you read, you can see that their present ages total to 13 and you don't know what their present ages are. So you start from there. Let the present age of the mouse be x and let the present age of the owner be y. So this is how you start solving this question. We have considered their present age, but now they're talking about a time frame in 3 years' time, which is future, and 4 years ago. So let's calculate what was their age 4 years ago. The mouse age is going to be x minus 4, because if x years is the present, 4 years ago, so you subtract. And the owner's age is going to be y minus 4. Now they are talking about 3 years ahead. The mouse is going to be x plus 3 years and the owner's age is going to be y plus 3. Now we have some data regarding the ages of the mouse and the owner. Let's go back. In 3 years' time, the pet mouse will be as old as his owner was 4 years ago. So the future age, that is in 3 years' time, the age of the mouse, is going to be equal to, because he will be as old as his owner was 4 years ago. So this is the age of his owner 4 years ago. So they are saying these two ages are going to be equal. So your first equation is x plus 3 is going to be equal to y minus 4, from which you can rearrange, bring all the variables to one side. So x minus y, negative 4, negative 3, because I've shifted this plus 3 to this side and the y to the other side. So x minus y is going to be negative 7, which is my first equation. And for the next equation, we are already given the info that their present ages make a total of 13 years. So the second equation will be x, the sum of the years, their present ages, x and y. So x plus y is equal to 13. My simultaneous equations are ready. It's up to you whether you use the elimination method or the substitution method. I will be going for the elimination method. X minus y is equal to negative 7. X plus y is equal to 13. So I'm going to add both the equations. So equation 1 plus equation 2. When I add them, I have 2x, negative x, so this is going to be 0, is equal to 6. Negative 7 and plus 13, giving me a 6. So 2x is equal to 6, and my x is going to be 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Now, since my x is 3, I'll go back to equation 2. Now, you can select equation 1 or 2. I'm using the second equation. So, put x equals 3 in equation 2. So, I have x plus y equals 13. So, 3 plus y is 13. For sure, y is going to be 13 minus 3, giving me the 10. The question begins with assuming the age of the present age of the mouse to be x, so which is 3 years, and the present age of the owner to be y, which is found to be 10 years. So moving on to the next question. At the present time, a man is 4 times as old as his son. 6 years ago, he was 10 times as old. Find the present ages. We give the same start as before. Let the present age of the man be x. Let the present age of the son be y. Now, at present, a man is 4 times as old as his son. So the man's age is 4 times his son's age. X, because we have taken the present age to be x for the man, x is equal to 4 times y, y being the son's age. So you have x equals 4y as your equation 1. 6 years ago. Now from the present ages to be x and y, we write the man's age should be x minus 6 because it's the past 6 years ago. And the son's age should be y minus 6. Now getting back to the question, 6 years ago he was, this is the man, was 10 times as old as his son. So the man's age was 10 times his son's age, from which we can write x minus 6 was 10 times y minus 6. So x minus 6 is equal to 10y minus 60. Bringing the variables to one side, you have x minus 10y equal to negative 60 plus 6, which means x minus 10y is going to be negative 54. This is my equation 2. I hope so far you don't have any doubts. Since I need some extra space to complete this, let me erase this part. Looking at the equations, I have x equals 4y, which is my first equation, and I have x minus 10y equal to negative 54. So I'll be using the substitution method where I'll be replacing x with 4y. So using the substitution method, x minus 10y equals negative 54, which is my second equation. I'm going to replace the value for x here with 4y. So 4y minus 10y is giving me negative 54, which is negative 6y equal to negative 54, and the value for y is equal to 9. So the present age of the sun is what we have found, which is 9 years. And we know that x, which is the man's present age, is 4 times y. So x is going to be 4 times 9, which is giving you a 36. So the man's present age is going to be 36 years. That's the answer.